Diane has the night off. Could nuclear energy be coming to Pueblo? Tonight, the Pueblo County Board of County Commissioners held a town hall meeting to gather some feedback about whether or not Pueblo residents want nuclear energy. The Pueblo Initiative Innovative Energy Solutions Advisory Committee presented their study showing how a nuclear plant would benefit the community, as the Comanche Power Plant, which is the one you see in this image, runs on coal. It is moving closer to decommissioning. News 5's Eleanor Sheehan shares more about the proposed plan and people's reaction.
Hundreds of people filled this room to learn more about a proposed plan to bring nuclear energy here to Pueblo. Some people voiced their concerns about the environmental impacts, while others were in support of the potential jobs it could bring to the Steel City. The Comanche 3 coal plant in Pueblo is expected to close by 2031. So Pueblo County is looking for a future alternative to energy.
We don't want people breathing bad stuff. We don't want our kids getting asthma and getting sick. So this is all clean energy.
After conducting a study, the Pueblo Innovative Energy Solutions Advisory Committee is recommending a nuclear energy plant be built in Pueblo.
You don't need a lot of transmission for it. It runs 24/7 just like a natural gas plant does or a coal plant.
The committee argues nuclear is a better option than solar and wind.
It's got concentrated local economic benefits, jobs, and taxes.
According to the committee, over 400 jobs would be impacted by Comanche closing.
Advanced nuclear would provide 200 to 300 long-term jobs with a salary of $60,000 to $200,000 a year.
She says the nuclear energy plant would provide an additional 1,000 construction jobs.
I support the high-paying jobs that this study brings because it directly affects me.
One Comanche employee expressed his support for the nuclear plant.
I totally support the tax base that brings, the jobs that brings, and I appreciate the work that you guys have put into this.
But Susan Morgan of Avondale has doubts.
All these union guys out here and these union gals, and they have their shirts on, so wanting jobs, and they're dangling this in front of them. And there's no guarantee that any of these jobs are going to go to them.
Beyond the jobs, Morgan is worried about safety.
It's never even about the plant. It's about storing waste on those sites that can deal with hazardous waste.
While others voice their concern about environmental and health impacts.
What you're creating out here in Pueblo is a toxic waste dump, because right now there's no place to store this material, no place.
The committee says they're unsure where the nuclear plant would go, saying Comanche could be an option. They say if Pueblo plans to move forward with nuclear, the plant would not be ready by the time Comanche closes. They estimate the earliest nuclear energy could be in Pueblo is between 2032 and 2034. Many people who attended the meeting still have a lot of questions, like how this will affect their utility bill and their community as a whole. Now, committee members did tell me they plan on having more public meetings to hear people's feedback. In Pueblo, Eleanor Sheehan, News 5.